Alright, I'm Blaine from Control Industries, and I'm here with Caio Terra, world champion.
Let's go directly to the questions.
Alright, we're here with Caio Terra, and I posted on our Facebook page that we'll be answering questions with Caio, so we got like a good amount of questions. And Caio's here in Arizona doing some seminars. He just came from Vegas and he's heading back to San Jose.
Mm-hmm.
So what we got some good questions, so we're going to kind of start from the top. We picked some randomly, and we picked 9 random questions, and Caio's going to answer the 10th one. He's going to pick a question because it looks like people are still answering. But we'll start with JC Caparas. What is your normal routine for strength and conditioning?
I don't do any type of strength and conditioning. The maximum I will do if it I'm too much away from training and I have been doing any exercise, then I'll probably work a little bit on the Versa Climber for a couple of days. I think that where it gives me like a heart rate up, so I can start just trying to train regularly again. My trainings are never too hard. I always focus more on drilling than training. That's why I fight so relaxed most of the times.
So let's focus more on jiu-jitsu than strength and conditioning.
I don't do any strength and conditioning. The only thing that I do is really like the Versa Climber sometimes. I never see anyone running. Anyone that runs, swimming to get in shape, to run, or anyone that swims running to get in shape, you know what I mean? I don't know why this philosophy in jiu-jitsu that you have to run, swim, all this exercise to get in shape. I believe in my jiu-jitsu, and I believe, that, drilling and being relaxed is, I'm never gonna be, naturally in shape like someone that was born to be that way, you know what I mean?
Okay, next question. Justin Mosher asked, what's your opinion on the new rule concerning the knee torque in the De La Riva, reverse De La Riva, like waiter sweep position?
I don't know what you're talking about, reverse De La Riva. I know what Terra guard is,
Yeah.
No, I don't think they banned anything with the Terra guard or waiter sweep. Nothing like that. I actually don't think they banned the De La Riva hugging the leg. Actually, it was, I think they only did with 2 hands. That's what I was explained for a couple. I did I did 3 times the course for the new rules. And for what I was explained, it was only if you lock your hands that you would be disqualified and pulling the knee. I think if you have one hand, you're still able to do the positions, but the other positions you're totally fine to do because you can twist the knee to the outside. You can't just twist the knee to the inside. If they did ban the other ways, like the question was, that was the stupidest rule ever. It like, even though I play with those techniques, but even though I can still play without it, I think that I would just give up of jiu-jitsu, because for me, heel hook should be able, and all this kind of stuff should be able in the black belt level. Maybe preserve the especially the white and blue, that are just starting, some of the purples, but brown should be allowed to twist the knee already, and the black should be. Everything should be legal for a black belt, you know what I mean? Besides punching and kicking, everything should be legal.
Okay, next question. Stefan Weiss asked, how often are you at your academy in San Jose? It seems like you're always out doing seminars.
No, out of a month, I'll be probably 20 days in my academy. Every day, I live a minute away from my academy. So if I'm in San Jose, I'm in my academy. Probably 20 days out of the month, I'm in my academy. Most of the weekends, yes, I'm not there because I'm traveling doing the seminars and stuff like that. But during the weekdays, I don't travel that much. So I would say I am there, most of the times. They already get more instruction from me in my academy than any other seminar. So, and besides that, my academy has at least 2 high-level black belts teaching all the classes. It's not just anybody. It's two guys that really do well in the competition as well and have a lot of talent to be doing a good year this year. And they are together running both classes. So when I'm there, I'm just another guy there to teach. But we have lots of black belts. Like I said, at least 2 running all the classes.
All the time?
Yeah.
Okay. Next question is from Emilio Carrero, and he asked, how is the recovery from your injuries coming along?
Actually, it's much better than I expected. I didn't expect it to be competing unto the Worlds, and now I'm considering doing the Pan Ams. I started training a little bit in the end of December, very little, but I trained for 2 days in a row, and I trained a week back. I trained for 3 days, in a row. I almost trained 4 times. If I trained 4 times, it would be like taking out the month of May last year. I don't think I trained 4 days straight, since 2010. So it's not that my injury is getting better, but I'm getting used to it. My collarbone and shoulder are already in place. My traps are almost looking the same. So it's basically, I'm getting better with that. Just my herniated disc, it's a little bit more complicated, but like you saw, yesterday on the seminar, I tried playing a little bit of guard, so, hopefully, I won't be feeling much pain, so.
Alright, next we're on Jose Gonzalez asked, who is your official kimono sponsor now?
Dom Fight Gear is who is sponsoring me now. DomFightGear.com.
Okay. Quinn Fogel asked, when's your next DVD coming out?
It comes out on February, and it's about modern jiu-jitsu. You'll see more trailers as it starts to get the pre-sale and stuff like that. But it's something like revolutionary the way it was filmed. So it's gonna be worth the investment. It was a lot of money put into this DVD.
Jimmy Santiago asked, do you think you still would have won the absolute division if Renato Laranja was in there?
Renato Laranja is a joke, you know what I mean? If you don't know, Renato Laranja has won the Worlds, no, not Worlds, the Mundials, 28 times. 27 or 28?
I think it's 28 now.
28, yeah, whatever, anyone can do that. I have won the Grappler's Quest 148 times, so, he's the one that has to challenge me, not me challenge him.
Okay. Kode Yazi asked, would you consider MMA?
The plan is for this year, the end of 2012, I start fighting stand-up, and then hopefully in 2013, if all goes well, if I do well in my boxing and Muay Thai fight, then start going to the MMA. But first I want to, have a very good experience in the stand-up fighting.
So, do you have you trained stand-up? Do you train stand-up regularly?
Is that a question? No? Is that?
I'm just wondering.
Yes, I train stand-up with Coach Kieran in Dublin.
Cool. Number 9 was Jeff Bunting. How is your face so pretty?
I can't give him all my secrets, besides the lotion before going to sleep and... No, I'm kidding. I think I haven't got punched much yet,
Yeah.
Maybe in 2012 it won't be that pretty anymore, unfortunately.
And number 10 was a question of your choice. There was 2 more people who asked.
Okay.
Maybe you want to refresh that one.
Let's see. What would you recommend me here?
Let me see.
maybe this last one, something absolute here. You are well known for handling.
That's a good one. He trained mostly with bigger. That's a good question.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's his favorite candy? Anything with sugar is good. You are well known for handling larger opponents in absolutes. Do you train mostly with bigger pips? Do you believe training with larger or same weight is better for learning technique? To be honest, when you're a lower belt, I don't think it's a good thing to train with bigger opponents. Your body doesn't feel as much because you're not used to train, with those guys. So in the beginning, everything's a little bit easier. You just feel like muscle pain. But in the end, with training with all these guys, you're gonna have all these injuries. When I started out, I had like 100 pounds. I was 17, and I didn't used to do much physical activities besides soccer. So I think like I hurt myself too much, not now, but through the years, and then my injuries just started getting bigger because I weigh 130 pounds, and there's no one 130 pounds, in my academy. So it's hard for you to train with some, find people my size. If you were like 180, 185, you can train with bigger guys any size, but if you are 150, I wouldn't recommend go much over, the 200 pound barrier. I think it should have like a limit. It's okay, to train once in a while with bigger guys, no problem, find one day a week, to train with bigger guys, but I think most of the time you should train with people your weight. It is better to train with guys every size, smaller and bigger, even the kids, to find that connection of technique, because every body type changes, but you gotta also preserve your body. In the long run, your body will be thankful, and in the end, whoever has more mat time, it's probably gonna have more technique as well. So if you do it right, so you should try to preserve your body as much as you can.
Okay, I think that's it.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you.